Wellspring, thank you so much for tuning in to the sermon, whether it was live or online. Doesn't really matter. I appreciate that you took a moment to watch over it. What we just talked about was how you and I need to grow in our faith and not be content with the status quo of our faith. As I was driving and I'm reading this book, and one of the things that it mentioned, I didn't make this sermon, but I wanted to mention here is that too many of us are living as if our Christian walk, our life with Jesus is on autopilot, is on cruise control. We kind of set it, we're kind of doing the right thing, we're checking the right boxes, we kind of have our habits, and we're just kind of cruising along. When this author was like, no, it's not supposed to be on cruise control. The way that we're supposed to live is more like an IndyCar racer or a guy that makes, making all those terms and having to make calculations and recalibrations and adjustments and things like that on the fly. And so what we just looked at was Jesus addresses this in the context of money, how you and I need to outshine the world and not just try to be a step above, but man, we need to do it so much better. And so what my challenge to us was that endless growth applies to stewardship. We looked at our values. They're probably linked below wherever you're watching this. That we're going to look at our values and we're going to say, hey, I need to keep recalibrating. I've not arrived in any of these areas, and generosity is one of those areas, and so I need to keep growing and keep growing. That simply having a push pay on repeat and I'm good, I'm done, I don't have to worry about generosity anymore. Like, no, Jesus would say absolutely not. We need to keep checking and recalibrating and all of those things. And so my challenge to you out of this text, Luke chapter 16 this week, was to simply do something with the answer to this question: does my giving communicate worship to the King? Or how could my giving better communicate worship to the King? Whatever that answer is for you, just go and do something about it. We're not trying to regulate any of this. This is just something between you and God that you have to answer. Does this area of my life communicate worship to the King? And so take that challenge, think about that, wrestle with that, and then just go and do something about it. Because why? You love Jesus. Why? Because he first loved us. So let's go and do something about it. All right, cool. Peace. Bye.